up guys, welcome back to our channel. Welcome back to another episode of CA Buildz. If you guys are new here, hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to turn on post notifications. Today we're back on our Nissan 370z. Got it off Copart. It was wrecked in the front. Had to do a whole bunch of work on it, but it's basically 100% done. We got a couple little things we need to finish on it today. And then I'll tell you guys a whole breakdown of what I paid for it off auction, what all the parts cost, and what the total price is right now as it sits. We might do a little drift here and there in between. So stay tuned, you guys don't want to miss out on it. For all the new people, let me show you guys kind of what we did to it. So when we got it, it was wrecked in the front. Right here, we replaced the hood, replaced that fender. Headlights are still original. We got a little broken piece over here on the headlight, but we're not gonna worry much about it right now. We replaced the bumper, put on the lip, and that's pretty much it. Painted the whole front end and blended this door right here so the color can match perfectly. And what we need to do right now is actually put on our fender liners, because that front portion right there is missing. And I hate when the fender liners are missing. It just feels like the car is not complete. So we got two new fender liners right here. I'm gonna crack them open and put them on the car. I got both of the liners in. They're looking good in there. Not sure if you can see them on camera, but let me tell you one thing. I hate fender liners in general, but these aftermarket fender liners just suck. They don't line up at all. It's so hard to stretch them out to make it fit so we could put the clips in. But I finally got those on. Those are looking good now. And look at this thing. The front end, everything is pretty much done. And I am looking for a new build, guys. I've been putting bids almost every single day on new cars. I just can't get anything for a decent price right now. It has to kind of make sense for me as well, because I don't do this full time and I don't want to overpay for cars just to put them on the channel. But we will get something here pretty soon. That is it for today. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. I have a couple errands I still need to run, and we'll do a price breakdown then. All right, guys, a few weeks have passed. I just couldn't get to finishing this video, but we did get a new build. If you guys haven't been following the channel, we got a 2017 Tesla Model S. It's the 100D. You guys should definitely go check that out. I'll leave the links in the description below. But just as I promised, I will be doing a full price breakdown on this 2009 Nissan 370z. I got it for super cheap off of Copart. It did not look like that. It had a whole bunch of front end damage. I'll leave a picture above so you guys can see how it was. I have a parts list on my phone, so I'll be reading most of it off here. I won't be getting into too much details because I did do a lot of work on here. I'll just tell you guys the main things. So I did purchase this car off of Copart. The winning bid was $2,150. That is really cheap. I haven't seen them going for this cheap, but it was super sketchy. The car didn't start, it had no mileage. So basically I didn't know what I was getting into. With all the Copart fees, it was $2,623. The car was in Washington. I am in Sacramento, California. It was $500 to bring it here. So the total price that the car came home for was $3,123. That's a super good deal in my opinion. Now that you guys know what the car came home for, let's go have a little fun on it and I'll tell you guys the rest. now that we had our fun, I'm gonna go over all the parts that I paid for the car. So the most expensive stuff was probably the hood. The hood was 500 bucks, which I guess is a pretty decent price because these things are pretty expensive. And then I did buy the whole front clip. Let me actually open the hood and show you guys. So I bought the whole front clip, which came with the radiator support, the radiator, the condenser, the fan, all of this basically without the bumper and the headlights. And the total for that was 800 bucks, which is a really good deal because I could have pieced it all together and it would probably cost me a lot more than that. After that, I did need to buy a new front bumper, which was $220 for this front bumper, which had some damage right here and right there, which got repaired and now it looks brand new. And then I did replace this fender. Our fender was savable. It had some damage somewhere right here, which was tweaked. So I ended up buying a new fender. The new fender was 200 bucks. For the fender, I actually had to buy the Z emblem, which is actually a turn signal or a daytime running light, and that was $38. I did buy a front lip for the bumper, which was 120 bucks. My opinion, changes the whole front end look of the car and looks super sick. So the paint job was $700. What I had to paint on the car was the hood, blended that fender, painted the bumper, painted this fender, and then we actually blended that door because if I would have cut it off over here, you would see the two color differences. So we blended this door and you can't tell at all that it was painted. But the last thing I had to buy was two fender liners. It was for that side and that side, and it was just the front portions. Those were super cheap. It was only 45 bucks for those. And as far as our interior goes, we had no airbags that were deployed, but it was super filthy. There was a whole bunch of mud. If you guys haven't seen the videos, go check them out. That thing was super dirty. So I had my detail guy come out and he detailed the whole thing, cleaned it all out, and it looks almost perfect now, as you can see inside. And to do all of that, it was 200 bucks to get the whole thing detailed. So the total price for the whole car, after detail, after all the parts, after the paint job, was $6,016. That is a crazy good price, basically for $6,000. I don't think you'll ever find one. It's a 2009 with 114K miles, which is not that bad. It's already lowered, it has an exhaust, it has spacers on the wheels. It looks pretty good. So for 6K, I think it's a really good deal that we got on it. It does have a couple little flaws here and there, like this headlight right here. It has a piece broken off right there. But honestly, it doesn't really make sense for me to replace it because it's like 700 bucks. And this is a budget build. It's not a brand new car. So we're just gonna leave it as is for now. All right, guys, that is a wrap for today's video. Comment down below if you guys think I got a good deal on this Nissan 370z. There's a couple minor things I didn't mention, like buying the coolant, but I did calculate all of that in the price. And as far as the Tesla goes, I did find all of the parts, so I'll be picking those up pretty soon here, and there will be a new video on the Tesla. If you guys haven't seen the other ones yet, make sure to check those out. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for all the love and support. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.